Hi, I'm Diego and I decided to play live on hard mode, so I'm developing a game from scratch, in English, while being Brazilian. So, yeah, welcome to my chaos. As you can probably tell from my beautiful accent, I'm not a native speaker. I'm just a little Brazilian guy trying to make his dream game. So please forgive any English mistake. Trust me, they will happen.
If you saw my second chart, you've already met the green slime. I call them little monsters because, well, they don't have a name yet. Today I want to show you the world where he lives. The concept is still abstract, but the plan is to mix the best part of 4 games I love, adding some new mechanics along the way. Come with me, I'll explain on the way. The main mechanical inspiration was PALWORLD. You know, Pokemon with guns? One day I was playing it, and let's just say I was a little bit addicted. And then I started thinking, what if this mechanic worked differently? The game would be so much more fun for me. But then I realized the developers wouldn't change the game just for me, obviously. So why not build on my own? But then came the existential crisis. How can I, a solo dev with 0 drawing skills, recreate a massive game like PALWORLD? Well, I don't have the answer yet, but I'm willing to try. The goal isn't to be PALWORLD, that would be impossible. The idea is to take its essence, mix it with other games, and create a sort of remix. Innovation usually comes from mixing existing things with a fresh twist, and that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Visually, I really love Forager, but my biggest art inspiration is Chef RPG, or rather it will be, because right now I have nothing ready, and what little I have, I'll have to redo. This one in the screen is Chef RPG. Just look at this art. The details, the birds, the textures. Oh, it's breathtaking. I've had this project in mind for about 3 months, and I spent long hours just researching game design before getting my hands dirty. Then I saw Moonstone Island, and I almost gave up. I thought, did they steal my idea? That's cruel. But after talking to Gemini AI and analyzing the gameplay, it was safe. The mechanics and goals are totally different. Moonstone Island also has amazing visuals, which will definitely inspire us too. However, the vibe is distinct. From what I understand, Moonstone is heavy on the social aspect, making friends, helping villagers, dating, plus the main character is an alchemist, focusing on magic and potions, and the combat is turn-based using cards, with random encounters like Pokemon. You know, when you're walking and suddenly, bam! You're abducted into a battle. Our game will be focused on survival, farm automation, and hoarding resources. And the combat, it happens right there, in real time on the open world. So what's the story? An astronaut travels through space and gets swallowed by a wormhole. No, not a literal wormhole, a sci-fi one. Anyway, he wakes up on a desert planet, but he's not alone. He has Voxel. Voxel is a super smart watch capable of digitizing matter. It creates a digital buffer that converts physical items into data. It was a brand new prototype created by our scientist, intended to collect extraterrestrial matter extraterrestrial matter on his very trip. That was the excuse I found to explain how the player carries an entire world in their pocket without a giant backpack. I think this adds to the immersion, you know? In real life, who can carry 999 steel ingots on their back? No one. But Voxel can. Plus, Voxel is the perfect excuse for the entire UI. Health bar, energy, inventory, it's all displayed on the Voxel watch. Since he's an AI, he also handles the tutorial and gameplay tips, and as bonus, he solves the loneliness problem. Since this planet is supposedly empty, it felt cruel to leave our astronaut with no one to talk to. Think about it. Would you rather be stranded on a desert planet with ChatGPT or with a volleyball? Okay, so which mechanics are we stealing from PALWORLD? Taking inspiration from. Basically, all the automation. I want the feeling of capturing monsters and putting them to work at the base, so you'll be able to assign tasks. Which monster plants, which one waters, harvests, cook, and so on. I want to build a self-sustaining ecosystem where the creators gather resources and craft items, so the player can focus on exploring. In the future, I also want them to serve as mounts. flying, swimming, running. But unlike PALWORLD, I want the pets to gather resources with you while you explore. A true gathering companion. Well, I think that's it. I'm documenting the whole process on this channel. In the next videos, I will show the evolution week by week, if there is an evolution, right? Remember I say the game doesn't have a name yet? I'm open to suggestions. If you enjoy following indie game dev, or if you feel even the slightest urge to play this little game in the future, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.